2025. The one count is theft, a felony of the 5th degree in violation of Revised Code 2913.02A1. It is the state's understanding that today the defendant would like to withdraw her previously entered plea of not guilty and plead guilty to this one count, and there is no agreement as to sentencing.
Okay. Smith?
Thank you, Your Honor. My understanding of what's to occur is consistent with that which was outlined by the state. I do believe that Ms. Moore will be entering her change of plea in a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary manner. There was some concern as to whether or not that would be the case previously based on some confusion that was exhibited, but after some lengthy conversations with my client, I do believe that this will be a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary change of plea.
Okay. Ms. Moore, how old are you?
66, I'll be 67 in July.
How far did you go through school?
I got my GED because they let me listen to it on the tape.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yeah.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication within the last 48 hours?
Yes.
What have you taken?
Percocets and Alvil
What's that for?
and medications that I have taken.
Okay. Do you
Your
know-
Honor, for the court's awareness, the Percocet is prescribed. Ms.
Okay.
Moore has a torn rotator cuff.
All right. Do those medications, when did you last take them?
I'm taking them now, every day.
Did you take it today?
Uh-huh.
Does it affect your ability to understand what's going on here?
I understand.
Okay. Did you get a copy of this indictment, this charge?
No.
Back at the beginning of the case, the paper that says what you're charged with.
Oh, yeah. That's how much today.
Do you have any questions about it?
No, sir.
All right. Now,
Excuse me, I got a cold.
is it true you're going to plead guilty to this charge today?
Yes.
All right. Before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and you understand the constitutional rights that you have and that you'll be waiving, the consequences of the guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you. And I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me. If you want to talk to Ms. Smith a little bit more, let me know that and I'll give you more time. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go over each of your rights, ask if you understand them, and then ask if you're going to waive those rights, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand that the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes, sir.
After those witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, then you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, then I'll issue an order that's called a subpoena to make them come and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to testify at a trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody could comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in that appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one would be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you're entitled to be given a transcript of all the hearings that take place in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford to copy those transcripts, they'd be given to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about any of your rights?
No, sir.
Do you still want to plead guilty to this charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand by pleading guilty to this felony that you are voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time that I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control.
Yes, sir.
Theft is a felony of the 5th degree. It carries a maximum prison sentence of 12 months and a maximum fine of $2,500. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if a prison term is imposed in this case, that you might have to serve a period of post-release control as part of your sentence after your release from prison for up to 2 years? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If that were to occur, then you would be given conditions to comply with. If you didn't comply with the conditions, and the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If your violation of post-release control is a new felony, then you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And if that were to happen, the maximum prison sentence you could be given would be either 12 months or the time left on your post-release control, whichever is more. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if a prison term is imposed in this case, you are eligible for judicial release?
Okay. Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I could put you on community control for up to 5 years. If you violated the conditions, I could send you to prison for 12 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you what I will sentence you to in this case?
No, sir.
Do you understand that at the time of sentencing, Ms. Gold may make a recommendation, so Ms. Smith might also. I don't have to follow either one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, have you had enough time to talk with Ms. Smith before pleading guilty today?
Yes, sir.
Has she discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yes, she did.
And are you satisfied with the advice she has given you?
Yes, sir.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No, sir.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, sir.
Ms. Gold, if the case went to trial, what would the evidence show?
Thank you, Your Honor. The facts would show that on June 15th, 2025, the defendant went to the Lowe's home improvement store in Willoughby Lake County, Ohio. She loaded a cart with over $1,000 worth of merchandise and left without paying for that merchandise without the consent of Lowe's.
Okay, Ms. Smith, anything to add to those facts?
Nothing to add, Your Honor.
Ms. Moore, did you hear what Ms. Gold said that the facts would show if the case went to trial?
Yes, sir.
Are those facts true?
Yes, sir.
What is your plea to theft, a felony of the 5th degree?
Yep.
May I answer? Okay. This is the document that we went over before court. There's nothing different about it, except that the portion that you are a U.S. citizen is completed. And then go ahead and sign, indicating that you understand and this is what you want to do. Thank you. Your Honor, I have in my hand the written plea of guilty, which I did have opportunity to review with my client prior to coming on the record. We answered all of her questions, and she did indicate an understanding. I've witnessed her sign the document in open court, and I've signed the same.
Your Honor, I've witnessed Ms. Moore and Ms. Smith sign the written plea of guilty, and I have signed it myself in open court.
All right, Ms. Moore, is this your signature on this written plea of guilty?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign it voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present with Ms. Smith advised of all of her rights in a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver. She understands the nature of the charge, the consequences of her guilty plea, and the maximum penalty. Find it intelligent and voluntary, will accept the plea of guilty and find her guilty of theft of a felony 5. Refer this for a pre-sentence report and a victim impact statement. Sentencing will be on February 4th, 3 p.m. And the bond is continued. I have recalled that warrant from yesterday. Anything else, Ms. Gold?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Smith?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, we're adjourned.